You would not believe what I have just gone through. The phone doesn't like switching accounts. It crashes the app. Can't win. Okay. And I'm really blurry. What's going on? No way. Come on, I want to go work on the store. Yeah, I'm blurry. I'm blurry this morning. I'm also really, really pink with the reflection of the shirt. All right, okay. So, um, this is gonna be quick, folks, because I've got to, I gotta get happening here because I got up at 4:35 to work on the store, and I haven't even got to the store yet. I've just been dealing with everything else. All right, so we're back here on the channel, and I guess yesterday was sort of like a dry run on an emergency. We passed. We're set up. This is not a test, so we're uh, we're uh, uh, we're ready in case anything ever happens to us again. So we've got it's going to happen no matter what here. So if we get the rug pulled out from underneath us, we've got a mirrored channel to go to that's set up, ready to go. Just boom, we're there. So I guess it wasn't totally wasted yesterday, the whole ordeal, because it did make me completely set us up to go live without even missing a hiccup, or without a hiccup, I should say, missing a hiccup, without a hiccup. Um, we can literally just flick the switch and be live somewhere else. So it was a learning lesson yesterday, a very good one actually. Well, Dan, considering I'm streaming to you right now, what do you think? Okay, so I've got a huge announcement to make, and then I'm going to cut this short because, like I said, I got to go work on the store. I got to focus on this, and I'm going to be doing Ada Recon here in a little while once she warms up a little bit more. It's a little cool this morning, but I got the email confirmation from Metzer Farms that on top of what I hatched this year, they are willing to donate up to 1,000 Peking ducks to us. So if I can pull off, three hatches, depending on the time frame, if I can pull off three hatches plus what they supply, we could have here, between 1,500 and 1,800 ducks this year. So is that awesome? So it's going to be absolutely crazy here. So, but I'm ready for it. Well, I'm not ready for it, but I can handle it. I know what's got to be done here. And of course, we'll be live streaming it all. So that is going to be it's going to be an exciting spring. So yes, peeking only, Dale. Did you not listen? I just said that. 1,000 Peking ducks. Oh. So, I still have no on the other channel? No way. Am I streaming on the other channel? Hang on here. I can't be streaming on the other channel because I've got all the channels. Oh, folks, hang on. No, really? Hang on. I don't know how I could be on the other channel, James. I'm looking at it on this channel. Yeah. No, I think you're confused. I'm looking at it on this channel. There should be no streams running on the other channel. I'm going to double check here because okay, I can't find my old channel. Hang on here, folks. James, I hope you're not making me just run here for no reason right now. Okay, that's not possible. How is that even possible? It's got to be spinning. It is. No, or is it? Oh, hang on. I don't think the stream's ended. Oh, it's looping. That's what it is. Hang on, I gotta go over there and fix that. Yeah, it's looping, James. It's got the ball rolling in it. All right, let's go back to that one. Man, it's not there anymore. Okay, that's taken care of. All right. Okay, so back. I knew I changed all the streams over. I just didn't end it. I ended the encoder, but I didn't end the stream. Now, we got a little bit of snow coming. It happens here. It's winter. So, okay. So that's the deal. That's the big announcement. We're going to have 1,000 ducks from Metzer Farms on top of whatever I hatch. I'm going to phone today the concrete people and find out what their deal is they have for us on those patio stones. So, but the reason we had to come back here to this channel, folks, is because you know, we've been blocking a lot of people over the years, the negative Nellies, and the negative Nellies figured out that they weren't blocked on the other channel. So last night I was trying to figure out how to export all the blocked people from this channel to the other channel so we didn't have to go through that massive curve, because there's a lot of people. You moderators, you know, that file is massive, the amount of people that are blocked. It's unbelievable. There are thousands of people there that are blocked. And there was no way of transferring that massive pile of people that have been blocked on the channel. So it was just impossible, like to copy them over, to export them. There was no way of doing it. I checked Google support pages, and it's like you've got to start all over. So I don't want to go through that, because, you know, I get triggered easy, and I just don't want to deal with those people again in my life. You know, we got rid of them once. It's not having them back. You know, it's like going back with your ex. It's like, why? So that's the deal. All right. But it was a good curveball yesterday. I can tell you that much. Like a really good curveball, actually. But we are set up now that if anything happens, I'm not worried. Like if something screwy goes on, you know, halfway through the season or partway, or even if the ducklings show up and things go sideways, it doesn't matter. We are like completely carbon copied over to another channel that is ready to go. And it just literally, folks, just open another tab, change the stream keys, and we're running on another stream. So that so yesterday wasn't a total washout. You know, it was a learning. It was more of a warning shot. You know what I mean? Like a little slap up the side of the head that you're not totally ready for everything. So it was like, it's not. I'm not. You know, I'm not mad at what happened. It's better that it happens right now than yes, Inga, exactly. It's like a fire drill. Exactly. This is not a test. But you know, the thing was, you know, a fire drill, you know, it's fake. But I thought it was real. I thought, like, this what it was real. So it made everything happen in a you know, in a very serious manner. So. And I got it all fixed. I got everything fixed. Everything's like everything, folks. Like, actually, the only way you can tell the channels apart, well, one is by the number of subs on the channel, but is by the little gray check mark. That's the only difference. I carbon copied it completely across. So, so that if anything happens to us here, again, because the thing is, like, these strikes thing, getting flagged, like, I know the rules. I know what you can get away with on the channel. Like, I know the community guidelines stuff, okay? But a lot of it's just common sense. But the problem is that, YouTube has this policy now that you're guilty until proven innocent, okay? So I'm automatically guilty, and then they have the appeal process to prove your innocence, okay? So, but I'm shocked how fast the appeal process was. That's the part I don't. It was pretty fast. Like like I'm trying to think. Like it only took like 2 or 3 hours for the appeal to go through. But that in that 2 to 3 hours, you know, it. I managed to get another channel up and running completely in 2 to 3 hours. So if it does happen to us again, it won't even take 2 to 3 hours. It's like literally take me 3 to 5 minutes to swap everything over to be running live on the other channel. So if we have something happens to us again here, because it seems that people flagging have an unbelievable amount of power. I'm shocked actually how fast they can take a channel down with this flagging process. It's like it's I'm still a little bit taken back by it, folks. I can't believe how just people can flag stuff, and something like this happens to a channel as big as ours. Like, we're not really small, like we still got 53,000 people here, 31 million views, 3,500 videos, and to get flagged and to get knocked down a peg like that, and then to be proven totally innocent and everything restored, it's like it's wrong. It's wrong. Like, you should be, they should actually go through a human review first before they start, taking you off of the kneecaps. But anyways. Well, it was a thumbnail that triggered them, James. But the thing is that it never got human reviewed. That's the thing. It's like they flag it, and then it goes through and I had to have for a human to look at. See, that's the thing you're not understanding here, James, is that the flag, the reporting, when you report, I guess there was enough people reported that it automatically shut me down. It was automatic. But when I appealed it, that's when a human gets involved, because an actual human being, you have to let them write a little note in the whole bit, why you're appealing it. But it's like, as soon as a human looked at it, it was like, no, there's nothing wrong here, And then boom, everything was like, it was removed. Everything was removed as soon as a human looked at it. So YouTube's system is, if enough people flag it, bang, you're guilty, off with his head. You know what I mean? But as soon as you get a person looked at it, they're gonna go, there's nothing wrong with this, And even the thumbnail, folks, even the thumbnail, like, it sort of makes me mad that I lost the thumbnail in this review process, which I don't know how I can get it back. There's no way of getting it back. It was a pretty awesome thumbnail, but I've got lots of gorier thumbnails. Like, folks, go through my channel on my cull videos. There are pictures of ducks getting their heads almost cut off, where the ground is covered in complete, looks like a massacre in a medieval, war zone. And, they don't, they're approved for advertisers. I've actually gone through the review process, and they've been approved for advertisers, killing ducks. When I did those 600 ducks in the backyard, all of those have been reviewed, and they've been approved. So it's not the thumbnail. As long as the thumbnail is relevant to the video, that's it. So I think it was the automation flagging. So many people flagged it, and a lot of people were saying in the comments, there were people commenting that I was a murderer, and they commented I was a murderer. And they probably, all their buddies, they were like, click, 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 flag, flag, flag. And then the system just automatically, arbitrarily, boom, nails me. And then I've got to go through a human review process. And then once I was gone through the human review process, boom, I'm back. But unfortunately, I was already, no, not unfortunately, but I already was live on another channel by that time. So, So we're good to go now. We got a backup. We got awesome news. We got 1,000 ducklings coming from Metzer Farms after I finish my hatches. I'm just waiting to hear from them how soon they need to know the exact date that I need the 1,000 for to show up here and plan that out. And I'm going to phone the concrete guys today and find out what their deal they have for us on the patio stones. So it's going to be just an awesome year here. And I'm going to work on the store. I'm actually going to say goodbye here shortly because I got to get working on the store. So the store has to happen. I'm yesterday. Oh, folks, that's like, as you know, I did all the templates, okay, and I'm I'm uploading and I'm finding stuff that the templates don't match. Like they don't even have all the products. Like I'm going through making sure that I'm getting all the products, and I'm discovering, well, dude, I didn't have this template, didn't have this template, didn't have this template. So I'm actually doing artwork in the middle of uploading everything. So it's like but this is it. Like this, once I get this first wave done of product, it will go faster after this because I will have all the kinks worked out of it. So. It's like I can't. It's so slow too when you have the interruptions. When things you think you have everything ready to to do the upload and get the products happening, and then find out that no, you got to do some more artwork, and all that slows you down because my head wasn't in that space. It was in the space of working on the website, and I go back to Photoshop. Anyways, it's just the technical side of trying to get this thing happening here. On top of everything that happened here yesterday, man, was I tired last night. I was in bed asleep by 9 o'clock. I did the water, came back into the house, and went straight to bed. I was wiped out. So, oh. But good news, eh? So we went to I guess a nuclear holocaust type warning test yesterday, passed it with flying colors, and then got good news from Metzer Farms. Can't ask for much more than that for a day, right? One end of the spectrum to the other. But I didn't get the news until this morning because I didn't. When I went to bed last night, there was no email from Metzer Farms. The email was this morning from them. So, well, I was from them last night, but I got it this morning because I was in bed. So, just awesome stuff. Awesome. Good news. What a day. Oh, man, what a day. Dude, crazy. Man, talking about, this is like exciting stuff. Talk about wear you down. Oh, Thomas. How's Thomas doing? Thomas is, he's starting a new business this week. This is Tom's first week. Delivery of the ducklings after my hatches, Dale. I don't know the dates yet. So I'm going to be hatching and then there's going to show up. Yes, Nancy, I said that, 1,000 Peking ducklings. Lots of curveballs. Are they sort of like my curveballs? Are they like fire drills? Tom? Oh, Inga. So think about this. If I can pull off 3 good hatches, okay? Like 3 good hatches, like, 300, 350 ducklings a hatch, okay? And plus theirs, I could have a lot of ducks here. Like, it could be nuts. It could be nuts. Why would it be for Doug? Well, the Pekings, folks, the reason why, and I'll tell you why I asked Metzer for all Pekings, okay, is it's a lot of work to do this, okay? And like a lot of people, like, okay, well, I hope you can focus here and pay attention, okay? Is I'm on a mission, all right? And this is, the channel has changed. And a lot of people still can't grasp that. Oh, you wouldn't believe it yesterday. They say, oh, so now you've got a new channel. Are you going to go back to the old videos again? I was like, oh, I gave myself a headache. I was like, my God. Oh, anyways, the mission of 50 ducks in a hot tub. Okay, the mission of 50 ducks in a hot tub is to raise ducks for charity. You know, and that's what it's about. It's not about doing slick fake videos anymore. It's about raising enough, enough food, in an ethical manner that the animals live a great life, and to share as much as possible. And live streaming is the only way to share the sheer magnitude of what goes on here. Like, you got to admit, folks, there's no way I could video what has taken place here and share. It's like everybody gets seriously involved here. Well, you're into it, and you want to see what's really going on here. It's like, my God, it never stops here, okay? Because that's what it's like when you're raising animals, and that's what the whole thing's about. And people just can't grasp this. But that's the mission of the channel. I want to raise just a ridiculous amount of birds for the homeless, and that's what and share it all and share everything, and that's my focus. That's all I want to do. It's not about doing slick videos like some people just like, my God, it's like, or complaining. It's like, why are you here? It's like, if it's so brutal to watch live streams, why are you here? It's like, I don't understand. So, anyways, I'm just wondering. People are absolutely confused. It's like it's like watching shows you don't like. Why? Anyways, um, but that's what we're doing here. That's we're on a mission. The duck adventure is about feeding the homeless and donating eggs to the food bank. That's it. That's it. Us in a nutshell here. And these people just don't get it. They just don't get it. But and we've made a lot of improvements here to make it better, to make it easier, to make it more shareable. Like the Magoon. Like, I'm gonna run hardwired internet cables around the Magoon. Like, we're gonna have a couple cameras running on the Magoon. I'm gonna set up a couple tents. It's gonna be so much easier this year because I've learned so much on the live streaming, on how to share this efficiently and in a very in-depth way, so you could see more of what's going on, and it's like it's going to be like you're going to come to the channel. There's like 3, 4, 5 streams running, maybe 8, depends on what my internet guy does. And you're going to see like everything that's happening here. And it's going to like I don't know. Some of you might remember this. I've told this story before about this farmer in Berlin. Okay, and this was back in 2013. I discovered this guy when I first started the channel. Okay, and this farmer in Berlin, outside of Berlin actually, was raising animals ethically, but the grocery stores kept bending him over on the price, and he was getting mad because it was a lot of work to raise happy animals, and he had pigs, cows, everything. Like, it was a big farm, and he decided to live stream his whole operation. So he put cameras up all over the place, IP cameras. It wasn't live streaming like YouTube. He had IP cameras all over the farm that people could come and take a look at the animals. And they could actually name the animals, like name the pigs and blah, 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 and they could buy that pig. And he ended up becoming a very high-end food producer because people saw how happy his animals were. And I saw in 2013 this article about this, and I read about it, and I thought, and plus, I was already on the, raising animals ethically because I had already seen enough horror shows on YouTube, undercover videos of, what goes on in the factory farms, and I thought, that's a hell of an idea. But I never aspired to be a farmer, and sell to people. I didn't want to do that. And then I had the idea, giving it all away to charity. But it's the same thing, It's identical, except that I'm not selling, the product, which is the end animals at the end. I'm not selling them. I'm giving them to charity. So it's sort of, it's sort of the same thing he's doing, except that I'm doing it for charity, and that's what it's about here. So, anyways, that's my my rant and my announcement this morning. So it's going to be awesome this year. we're going to have a lot of ducks, and the reason that I asked Metzer for the thousand or not thousand, but I asked for peaking only, is because of size. Because I worked really hard last year, and when the colorful ducks and all those different breeds, they look pretty, but you don't get a lot of meat from them. So you work the same amount of work, and you don't get as much meat as you do from a Peking. And my ducks here are Peking Rouen crosses, and they're abnormally large birds because the original birds I had in 2013 were jumbo Pekings crossed with Rouens, and I ended up getting some really pretty big ducks. And that is the only reason my ducks are big is because the originally were jumbo Pekings. So the all those buff ducks and all the pretty ducks that we had last year, they don't produce a lot of meat, folks, and it's the exact same amount of work. You work the same amount of work and you get a much smaller bird. And I want big ducks. So the processor that processes them doesn't like the colored ducks either. Colored ducks are really hard. The government inspectors really come down hard on them. The feathers, where the Peking ducks, the feathers are easier on the processing to get out. So it's going to be a combination of our crossbreeds and the Pekings. And I really would like to hit. It would be so cool to hit like about a solid 8,000 pounds of meat. That would be so cool. Like like 4 tons of duck meat. So that's because it's the same amount of work. Like it's like a duck is a duck. It's like if there's 1,500 ducks here and there's small ducks or 1,500 big ducks, there's exact same amount of work for Matt. Same amount of everything, same amount of sharing, streaming, duck poop shoveling, taking care of them, protecting. Everything stays the same, except the end result is I got this tiny little duck, and I want the big ducks. So, because I want to hit just a ridiculous amount of meat. I'd like to. It'd be so cool to hit 4 tons. So, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? 4 tons of processed duck meat, So, because that's what the show's about, and sharing it all and watching my journey on doing this whole thing and everything. Problem solving and all the crap that I go through here. Just like yesterday, getting nailed, and then it's like, I'm actually shocked, folks, how calm I was. I'm quite impressed with myself. I'm not going to tell you. I patted myself in the back yesterday that I never got stressed out yesterday when I woke up and found out that I was out of business. I don't know what it was like. It was a bizarre sensation, like to open up your email and your channel and you find out that your business is closed. Because that's what it is. And my live streams were down, and I couldn't live stream, and I was blocked from that app, from that part of the site. It was like I never got stressed. I never got freaked out. I never even nothing. I didn't even, folks, get diarrhea. Like that's how calm I was. I was I was really quite amazed. And now that we've got the other channel completely mirrored. Absolutely completely mirrored. I can literally be switched over to the other channel in less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. So something happens to us here, we're 5 minutes away from being live again, full blown, 50 ducks, no problems. So I'm totally confident this year. So maybe this we'll never have to use this exercise in the future. You never know. But if we do have to use it, we've been through the drill and we passed. And that's all that really matters, So, you're right, Juanita. It can only get better because, having the rug pulled out from underneath you. I'm not kidding you, folks. Like seriously, when you go into your channel and you find out that you're blocked on the live streaming and that's your life, Because I don't do videos. I'm not. I refuse to. I'm not going to. I just won't. I don't want to do that. I've had enough of videos. And it's like, and plus videos don't fit the model anymore. It doesn't tell the story here of what's going on. Unless I want to be fake and start, setting shots up and, and editing of my faux pas and, my stumbling and, things like that. I don't want to do that. This is me. As I was told, if I wasn't such a prick, this wouldn't have happened to me. But that's who I am. I got my pillowcase last night, James. Was sitting there waiting for me, folded up nice and pretty. Anyways, what an ordeal. But great news, eh? 1,000 ducks from Metzer Farms. So, what an awesome company. Just awesome. So this year's going to be just awesome. So I'm going to go because I really want to go and do some work on the store. I got to go do an egg recon yet. I got to wait for the temperature to warm up a little bit more. You're worried about my pillowcase. Watcherman, still, I think he got back. What day's today? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, I think he got back Tuesday morning from the Caribbean. I think that's what his neighbor said. So, but the note's on his door. So he's got my note. He knows I'm down. But I'm good for another 3 weeks as far as laundry is concerned. We got bad weather coming, Mandy. It's headed here. They're talking for a big snowstorm here today. Oh, big snowstorm. Oh, but anyways, I'm gonna be doing egg recon later. But I gotta get back to the store. I gotta go work on that, folks. I really gotta get it happening here because I just know that I'm going to hit some more curveballs today on the store, and I really want to get this first wave done so that the next waves are going to be so much faster. The sooner I get this first wave done, and I will have all the kinks worked out of it, then you will see a lot more stuff appearing faster. Because I really need you to buy stuff. I really do. I got to get the stuff up so that you can buy stuff, because that is how we're going to survive here, is by you buying my duck stuff. I'm not going to lie. I want you to buy duck stuff. So, and lots of it. So I've got to get it up for you to buy stuff, because it doesn't help me if it's not up. It doesn't help the channel. And we really got to get some sales happening here on duck stuff. So, yeah, the Penguins to Duck mug is going to happen. I'm working as fast as I can, folks. So I can only do so much in a day. So I'm like you, and like I got like so much work to do on that image. There's like 6 hours worth of work to do in that image before I can even upload it. So, anyways, we're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make a dent in it today. I gotta go to make this dent in it. So, thanks for joining me. Huge news. We passed the test on the atomic bomb going off on the channel yesterday. So things are looking good. I'm pumped about this year. Plus, Metzer Farms is sending us 1,000 ducks. Is that just awesome? I emailed you this morning, Stephanie. Did you get my email? Thank you so much. I'm going to say goodbye, because I really got to go do some work. I got to get this store happening. Folks, I love you all. Thank you for following me to the other channel. And we're cooking with gas here. Things are, this is going to be a good year. Good year. I just know it. So, I'll see you later.